Yeah. Tell me something. Okay. Why do all quizmasters make similar kind of jokes? Like, why? What is the need that people can't
Because
resist to joke about? Tell me, why do?
humor is an outlet.
Sorry.
Humor is an outlet, and it also keeps the string taut,
Right.
for me at least.
Okay.
And it's much better a conversational bridge than anything else.
I suppose so. Yeah.
And when you are faced with an uncomfortable question, if you
Right.
have the outlet of humor, you can kind of get away from that situation
Right.
by
Cool.
my
Is it important for
realizing
you
your
to
own
make? Is it important for you to make good jokes, or is it important for you to make many jokes?
quantity, I'd say.
Yeah. Right.
Because my joke delivery is good enough for it to be
Oh,
funny
nice.
anyway.
What
even
about
it's
you,
a
Prithvi?
even it's a bad joke. Yeah, Prithvi.
Yes. What about you, Prithvi?
I think if quizmasters could make better jokes, they'd just give up on quizzing and join comedy. Now we'll just jump to your set. We asked Kushan to come up with 5 questions, his favorite 5 questions.
From this
And
year.
yeah,
And being the prolific quizmaster that he was, he could only manage from this year.
yeah.
Yeah. Let's start. All right. So,
All right. Question 1 then.
question 1. Yes. Okay. So, Pinkvilla wrote an article on the famous beauty blogger Sana Sultan Khan, who literally currently rules the beauty blogging space in India. The article title is a pun on 6-worded phrase, written in a letter around 2050 years ago, changing one component of the phrase to something from the world of fashion. What is the title of the article?
So where did you ask this?
I'll tell you about it. Yeah, are you trying?
I'm thinking. I think this is many VDVG se kuch hoga Prithvi.
Yes.
Sorry, 6 words. Sorry.
So I came, I saw.
So I conquered. So we
I
need to change one
conquered.
word.
Is it I came, I saw, I conquered?
Is correct. Is correct. Yes, I came, I saw, I contoured. Right. I think I asked it at a lot of places. I think I know I asked at 2 places. I think Bhopal, right, and somewhere else. I forgot. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah.
I think intersectionality is amazing, right? If you can combine 3 to 4 things together, right? So it has history and it has fashion, right? So, and it has some sort of wordplay.
Present context with Pinkvilla also.
Yes. So, and when you put in something that is fashion or something that is design, right? It's sort of very democratic because, we it's a blind spot in a lot of quizzers headspace, because it's all basically majority of us are boys. So yeah, so intersectionality once, and yeah, that's and democratic topics that are accessible to everyone basically, yeah, or inaccessible to everyone equally. So that,
Yes.
moving on.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Which video games first version and many later sequels were released in March, right? Except for the last one in 2018, owing to the significance of March for the lead character and the title of the game.
This has to be March 10 Mario.
No, good thinking, but not Mario. Right, this is a modern video game, right? Like this is.
Oh.
So last Last one kiska hai? Do you remember? The latest.
So it has multiple sequels, right? It has multiple sequels. So yeah.
No, I have no idea.
Okay. I'll give you a clue.
Yeah.
The last one is set in, where is that? Yeah, it's set in Scandinavia. Right. The most recent one is set in Scandinavia.
Assassin's Creed.
Not Assassin's Creed.
Prince of Persia to Scandinavian नहीं हो सकता.
Is this Wolfenstein?
Resident Evil.
No. I'll tell you the answer.
Okay.
We get to the answer.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Oh, this is like, God of War, right? So because Mars 80s, God of War, right? So like, again, video games is also something that is like, a blind spot, right? And a lot of Mila quizzers, right? And also it again, it combines, right, like, your traditional knowledge of, right, say, history and mythology and video games somehow. So yeah, so Africa, like, is a vast continent. It's very difficult to ensure medicines reach everywhere. So Kit Yamoyo is one such kit that is now available in the farthest corner of Africa due to its unique package design, right, which allows itself to be piggybacked onto another distribution system, right? How?
So before we get to the answer, I want to share a couple of things here. So I only sat in one quiz with my father. That was the Durga Puja quiz last year.
Wow.
And one quiz with my brother, which was the TNL quiz in CCG at IMNU, which this question was a part of.
Right, yes.
This is why I remember this question, because I remember cracking it.
I'll take a guess. Is this like a sandwich between Coca-Cola bottles? So that makes it easier.
Yes. Sandwich between Coca-Cola bottles, but sandwich between Coca-Cola crates, like, between bottles, right? So within the crate. So as you can see, it can, like, fit into between the bottles.
Yeah.
So yeah. So essentially what you're saying is correct, right? It is between bottles, but through Coca-Cola crates. That's what. Oh yeah. Also, right. Another question from the same, same TNL. Okay, so I really like questions, right, that explain why something is what it is. Okay, right, that puts more context into the world around me. Okay, so this is so I'll read out the question now. So aesthetic choices of this locality has a deep history, right? Remember, I'm saying locality. Okay, the region had a very little wood, so most of the houses were made of volcanic stone, a great insulator, but the color of the stone absorbed heat, making indoors unbearable. So cool color was necessary. Okay, and so you have, right, a cleaning agent called Lulaki. Okay, in 1974, these two colors, right, became a standard, and to push for tourism, the militarized government made a law: all houses must be painted such, harking back to national insignia as well. Additionally, this locality, because of its unique topography, has been the host of Red Bull powered competition called the Art of Motion. 3 questions. What are the two colors? What locality is this? And what is the competition Art of Motion about?
I actually don't remember this question, but I do have a guess, but I think Prithvi should try first.
Right.
I have a guess for the first two part, but I have no clue about the third part.
Tell me.
Is this Jodhpur and blue and white?
No.
Oh, okay.
So look at the word Yukaki.
What Lulaki, right? Think, yes, that's also an interesting, important qualifier, right? As to where could that be from?
No, I'll pass. Yeah.
Okay.
I think this is white and blue Santorini, and the competition was, I don't know, I'm not sure.
Right. Think
street
of
murals,
what would use, right, topography and art of motion, right? Something that is like something that uses topography and something that uses motion, right? Very creatively.
Graphics.
Also Red Bull, so like think adventure sports.
Uh, Something to do with surfing?
No, I'll tell you. This is parkour. Interesting videos, right, where you see people running around Santorini because of its interesting topography. So this is Santorini, right, and red and blue because like not just
White and
because they
blue.
were sorry, white and blue because they were not just because they were cool colors, but also because right, also about the flag and so on. Yeah, and parkour, right? So yeah. So this is I really like this question, okay, because it's a fantastic story. Okay, so this is an Hira sausage, slightly incorrectly named, and yet unlikely food item that saved lives. Okay, in the rugged mountains of northern Portugal's Trás-os-Montes, one of the hidden communities created Portugal's best known Alhira sausage, Alhira de Verantela. How did it save lives in 16th century Portugal? Because of a certain unexpected arrival. Right. Now, yes, go on.
So I think this was the part of the year-ender quiz. No.
No, not the year ender. I did this in Bhopal recently, and then I put it on I think
Yeah,
Hotel
on
also.
a WhatsApp. Yeah.
Or WhatsApp group. Yes. Yeah.
Is this related to the plague?
No, good thinking. Think of other unexpected arrivals. 16th century Portugal also
Portugal.
yeah, important.
Oh, so is this the Muslims coming over? So this is a non-pork sausage?
Good thinking, but yes, right. This is a non-pork sausage, right? But it's not about because of Muslims. Now think something else.
Jews?
Yes. Okay. Jews don't eat pork, so how
Yeah,
would it
I have no
save?
idea what happened in Portugal with Jews.
What
Think of
happened?
a Monty Python sketch.
Think of a.
That's a giveaway.
I didn't
Monty
hear you.
Python sketch.
Monty
Monty
Python.
Python. Monty Python sketch. Yeah.
I don't know enough Monty Python.
Okay. ठीक है. So here's
Yeah,
the thing.
Kushan sir,
Okay.
take it away.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
tell you. So this is a sausage that like looks is made from bread, right, and garlic, and it's not made of pork, right? So Jews would keep the sausage in their houses, right, to like to show that they were non-Jews, okay, and because the in the 15th and 16th century, Spain and Portugal, right, both had Spanish inquisitions where Jews were persecuted,
Right.
right. This became a nice object to keep in the house so as to, right, like signify that they were not Jews. So like it was an
I got
inquisition of
something.
Jews, right? Yeah.
Okay.
But so putting those qualifiers, like like say uh, something like incorrectly named and say unexpected arrival, it throws you in the direction of the answer but not enough, right?
Yeah.
And at the same time it's something that it's a great story to tell the people, right? So yeah, that.
Yeah, I also love, like, I use one term a lot. What misnomer is this? Which is almost always like an etymology question, but in a very indirect fashion.
Give an example.
Wow, I can't think of anything right now.
Okay, cool. Right. Yes. So I think these
That was the last question.
yeah,
So
these were the 5 questions. Yeah. Here's the thing. Okay. Here's the thing. Also something else. Um, we don't do enough food questions. Okay, and they are extremely lovely to like learn about and
because
to
they are the
answer.
one of the most
Maybe it's
tangible
just me,
ones.
but I think food questions in quiz, right, are fairly rare, right, in a gen quiz. And it's really nice to have food questions like thrown in for variety, because still people are still not doing enough food questions. So
Okay, Kushan. So next thing we'd like to ask you is very simple, very banal. Uh, what do you like about quizzing?
what do I like about quizzing? Right, that what do I like about quizzing? Um, I think the fact that like I mm, it's very interesting, but I don't know. Never thought about it. What do I like about it? That I get to hang out with people with varied interests, right? That I get to learn so much, right? Because and so many different things, because the world is extremely mind blowing. Okay, something it's insane to learn about the world, right? And I think everybody who quizzes loves to learn about new things and so on. And yeah, that's I think its majority is learning, right? Yeah. uh, and then there is this problem solving aspect of it, okay? That it's sort of a drug, okay? That even if you've not heard about something, right? But if you faintly know about like something, right, and all of that sort of congeals, right, somehow all of those pieces come together, right, and then there is this light that goes in your head, right, and then you speak out the answer or you write down the answer. I think that moment when that light goes is such a great high. I think all of us, right, are constantly chasing that high, and that is why we go to quizzes, right? And yeah, yeah, it's that I don't think I go to quizzes to compete, but to solve questions one question at a time. So that I think, yeah, learning and chasing a drug high. Yes, that.
Yeah. So I was saying, like you've talked about what do you like about quizzing or why do you like quizzing? So what are the things that you would like to change about
Yes.
quizzing?
What do I like? What do I want? More voices, right? Uh, More people, right? Willing to set quizzes. Uh, like creating platform, right, wherein everybody has equal opportunity, everybody has equal importance, uh, right, and everybody has the same right value, right, despite whatever they bring on table or don't, right? I think that. And there are a lot of unspoken biases at work, and everybody's trying to learn. So that I think more more transparency about no, I don't think transparency is like really point that I'd like to change. But I think one thing that I really like uh, is just enabling more people to set quizzes, to attend quizzes, right? Yeah, and maybe changing things at a school level, so that when a person, right, comes across playing a quiz in third standard, fourth standard, second standard, right, he's not scared of it. He looks forward to it, right, rather than be afraid of it. And and now there is a shift, but that shift to percolate through schools, right, will take a lot of time, because it's still seen as a memory contest, right, and not a problem solving contest sort of a thing. So yeah, and there's a lot of hard work, obviously, because it's easier to ask what is the capital of Botswana?
Yes.
Right. Yes. What's the capital of something? Right. Rather than saying that this capital gets its name from this and that. So yeah. No, but maybe that. Getting more people to quiz, I guess. Getting more people to quiz. Getting more people to conduct quizzes. Right. Yeah. That's what I'd like to change. And that.
I think that's a very good end to our today's episode of Whose Question Is This?
This question is.
Thank you all for joining in.
Thank you
Oh,
so
sorry.
much. This was beautiful.
Thank you, Kushan.
Thank
you.